Xbox Gold free game.
Speaking of Square Enix, they actually developed this game. I'm not sure if you knew that.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Square Enix developed this game, and granted, it is several years old now, but it's the Games with Gold free game for the Xbox One for this month. So I picked it up a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, I don't have anything to play right now. Mass Effect 3 is not working on my Xbox, so I can't continue my playthrough right now. But I did pick up this game.
And he won't play The Witcher 3 for some reason, though he has it.
I did re-download it.
Good.
But then I started playing Sleeping Dogs, and I was like, I kind of love this game.
I'm pretty far into the New Game Plus on The Witcher 3, my second playthrough, and I'm just loving it to death. Anyway, go on.
After I beat Sleeping Dogs and the DLC, because it is the definitive edition, so it comes with all the DLC for Sleeping Dogs for free, because it's Games with Gold for this month. So I got the game itself, all the DLC, a bunch of like packs of like character skins and shit like that, and all for free. So I've been playing through that the last 2 days. I put in another hour or two, maybe 3 on it today, so I'm probably
which is surprising because it's like before 2:00 when you came over here.
Yeah, I know. I got up at like 10:30
sleep
today.
till 2.
But I'm probably 11, maybe 12 hours into the game right now, and I think I told you 4 missions away from the end of the main storyline.
Yeah.
But there's so much stuff to do in this.
So tell me about the game. It looks like a Grand Theft Auto style.
It is
game?
Very much Grand Theft Auto style, but they, since it is Square, they've got some RPG elements in it as well. You can advance, learn new skills and abilities, and get increased damage resistance or damage with guns or knives and all kinds of stuff like that. So there are RPG elements in this sandbox of Hong Kong, and you play an undercover cop who is an undercover cop who has infiltrated this triad gang, and you're trying to work your way up so that you can bring down the boss of this triad gang.
Okay.
But you're an undercover cop, so you've got to try to not just blatantly murder people and
but you do, don't you?
Of course you do.
Of course you do.
Of course you do. It's a Grand Theft Auto style game. You murder a shit ton of people. And of course, so far where I am in the story, like the undercover cop's like, he actually cares about the gang now. So he's kind of turning
Stockholm
against
syndrome.
Yeah, he's kind of turning against his
the cops.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a lot of fun. I've only been playing it for like 2 or 3 days.
So is it voice acted with American actors?
Dude, it's got an amazing cast.
Oh, okay.
Like a couple of people from the Mortal Kombat movie. You remember the Mortal Kombat movie?
Yeah, with Christopher Lambert.
Yeah.
As Raiden.
Yeah. But like Robin Shao, who played Liu Kang, does a voice in this. The guy that played Shang Tsung, excuse me, Carrie, whatever his name is. I can never remember what his full name is, but yeah, like he's in it. I think Tony Jaa, who is a rising South Korean actor.
I don't know any of these people. I don't know their names. You can just tell me what they've played, and I'll be like, oh yeah, I remember him.
Emma Stone is in it, and
really,
yeah, she's just kind of like a
hula.
She's a character. She's a character in it. I'm looking it up right now.
So how can you just steal cars and stuff you can? So you just go around killing people. You're an undercover cop, but you'll kill people and steal cars. What about the missions? How do the missions vary in this game? Is it just a bunch of escort missions and follow the car, but not too close, or they'll find out that you're following them?
I mean, you've played Grand Theft Auto 5, right? I mean, it's a lot of similar styles of missions from GTA 5.
There's this.
So there are a couple of escorting missions. There are a couple of surveillance missions where you're following people.
Do you get to fly any planes in Sleeping Dogs?
I doubt it. There's
this mission in Grand Theft Auto 5 that took me forever to beat, and it's where you you land a plane inside another plane.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, it took me forever to get that right. That was back when I was still married.
Wow.
Yeah. My ex-mother-in-law bought me that game for my birthday.
By the way, one of our favorites, James Hong.
James Hong. Who's he?
He's shit. What's that movie with the guy and the stuff and the people? Big Trouble in Little China.
Was he the old dude?
Yeah.
When he's talking about Jack Burton being a magician or like talking about magic and stuff.
He's the
old guy.
Yeah, and
who was also the grandfather in Three Ninjas.
Mm-hmm. And fuck that Balls of Fury, that ping pong movie with Christopher Walken.
Oh God, that movie's so dumb. Are you still looking that up, or
no? Like I've got this whole list,
okay,
and like I recognize them by their faces. Like you wouldn't.
You're so good at like remembering people's names.
Lucy Liu is in it.
Oh, okay. Whatever happened to her?
She's
besides doing Sleeping Dogs.
Well, she's on Elementary. She plays Joan Watson.
I don't even know what that is.
Elementary?
Yeah.
You're not familiar with it? It's a decent. It's kind of a police procedural, but Sherlock Holmes.
Oh God.
Yeah. A guy named Chin Han, you would remember as from The Dark Knight, the Chinese guy that's like laundering the money for the gang.
Very good at math or whatever.
Yeah, that guy.
Numbers.
That guy does a voice in this.
Okay. So it's basically every Asian actor.
Yeah, that you have ever seen or heard.
Done a voice.
Yeah.
So is Jackie Chan in it? He's the final boss.
He might be. If he is, I haven't gotten to that part yet.
So,
and Tom Wilkinson, who was he was the bad guy in the original Rush Hour, the English guy who was like,
it's been forever since I've seen that movie. Yeah. So about the game though. So like if you're a fan of Grand Theft Auto, you'd recommend this game?
Oh yeah.
What if you're not? Would you still recommend it? What sets it apart from open world games like Grand Theft Auto, Saints Row?
Mostly the setting. You might pick up some Chinese.
Okay.
Because it's a lot like Red Dead Redemption, where they would go into Mexico and they would be speaking.
That might help us if we end up going to war with China. You never know what's going to happen in Trump's America.
Hashtag fuck 2017.
Right.
I don't know. I've really been enjoying it. It doesn't seem like the story is very long, so I feel like I will probably beat this game today after I leave here.
Then you should pop in Witcher 3, man. After you're done,
I've got it downloaded,
dude. I'm on my second playthrough. I'm like 2 weeks into my second playthrough. I haven't even left Novigrad yet. I'm still doing all these missions, and it's great. But what's cool is that there's a few missions that I was able to play on Witcher 3 in this playthrough that I failed the last time, or stuff happened and I
got locked out.
Yeah, for some reason or another wasn't able to do it. So I'm glad I'm able to do that. And I've been trying to make different decisions in this to see how it affects certain things.
Right.
So yeah, man, just play it, dude. It's awesome.
It's on the docket. As soon as I finish Sleeping Dogs later today and start the DLC and get those done.
Yeah, play The Witcher 3.